Hi Ibrahim, thanks for joining me. You work to protect and regenerate soils. So tell me, why is it so important that we talk about that?
You know, humanity depends on two things: few inches of soil and few millimeters of rain. And we have to manage both in a way that is compatible with the capacity of nature to regenerate itself in order to continue to feed humanity. We have always taken land and water for granted. We were not 8+ billion people on Earth. Yeah. Now we are growing as a population. We also have a growing middle class, which means that we have a growing demand on materials and on nature. So it is about time that we stop extracting these resources and we start managing them, because we don't have reserves anymore. We don't have a planet B. Now, if you look at the perspective for 2050, we will need twice as much food as today, and yet resources are dwindling. So it is absolutely critical that we change the way we do business. Now, on land, business may be about agriculture, ecotourism, it could be about water provisioning, mining and other extractive industries, or it could be cotton production for our clothes.
Coming back to that, here in the SDG tent, you spoke clearly about the fact that agriculture was the main responsible for land degradation, right? And now you're also saying that we're going to need to feed 2 billion more people by the end of the century. So what are the solutions that you are putting forward in the convention to try and meet this objective?
Every year, we degrade 100 million hectares of land. So we will need to restore 1.5 billion hectares by 2030. We think that we can dedicate Monday to climate, Tuesday to biodiversity, and only think about land on Wednesday, that we have to tackle all issues together. Because unless we have healthy land, we will not have biodiversity anymore. Unless we conserve land, we will emit more carbon. Unless we actually conserve and protect our land, we will not have a thriving life as humanity. The #1 killer in the world is no longer wars. It is actually nature. Our global security depends on how we treat land and water. People are fighting for access to fertile land and to water all over the world. If you look at the root causes of conflicts, it is actually access to land and water and minerals. So the combination of land loss, of drought, is what the convention is trying to manage. Global treaties are policy-setting bodies. It's basically giving orientations, adopting decisions, changing policies at the global level that will trickle down to the national level and will affect business. Not only in terms of decisions that will come to have a negative impact on my business, but actually these decisions can be good orientations to where the world is going.
So what's your main call to action for business on your way to Riyadh?
Land provides 50% of the GDP, simply put. Every year, land degradation and drought costs to humanity close to $500 billion every year. If we manage land properly, we can actually generate much more. Trillions of dollars will be generated. If we manage it badly, we will actually continue to degrade our own capital, our own GDP. I don't know of any business that does not actually have interaction with land.
That's right.
You want to have an electric car? Certainly you need some minerals. You want to have clean energy? Certainly you need water or you need land. The time has come for us to take a step back and think, where are we going next? The best path for us is to do business which is compatible with the capacity and the ability of nature and of our land, of our forests, of our wetlands to regenerate, so as to leave to our future generations a planet that is livable. So it is very important that that all business contribute to the policy setting, that all business contribute positively to the thinking, because they are players, they are actors. They are not only there to make money. They are also there to do good to the planet and to do good to humanity.
Now, if I put myself in the shoes of a CEO, what's the first step I can take to move in the right direction when it comes to land and soil?
I would integrate land and drought in my business plan.
Yeah.
I would be very mindful of the impact my business may be having on communities and indigenous peoples somewhere in the world. And I'll be mindful of how much minerals and water and land and soil I'm destroying or conserving for the planet. I would contribute to the thinking, be an actor, not only be subjected to decisions, be present at the next COP, Conference of the Parties, in Riyadh, where there will be a large space for business. Be part of a conversation that will help shape the agenda and maybe shake the agenda.
Thank you very much.